It is December 3rd, 2024, Tuesday, and we're packing up, getting ready to head to Arizona. Just in time. We had snow flurries last night. Alright, we're all hooked up, ready to head out to... And Bonnie's going to be following in the Ford pickup. So having a little fun with my new 360 camera. We're in Atlanta on the 285 bypass, and we'll be turning on to I-20 west. Well, we arrived at Safe Harbor RV Park in Riverside, Alabama. We've stayed here before. I think it was $50, and we didn't hook up the water lines because it's going to get down to 21 tonight. Drove 210 miles. Set up the 360 camera and did a time lapse of the car light, taillight trails over the interstate. And it's day 2 of our trip. It's 21 degrees this morning, and we're heading to Bonita Lakes RV Park in Meridian, Mississippi this morning. Like the ducks out there on the lake or river. Pretty hard frost this morning, 21 degrees. Looking forward to some warmer temps. Alright, we're departing Safe Harbor, heading to a Flying J to refuel. This part of Alabama is kind of hilly, a lot of big hills. Well, the trees here haven't changed yet. We just crossed over the border into the state of Mississippi.
Turn right now, and then your destination is ahead on the left.
And we're turning into Bonita Lakes RV Park in Meridian, Mississippi. So we got all set up at Meridian, Mississippi at Bonita Lakes RV Park. Cost $32. Reasonable price. So part of the RV park here is they have 4 cabooses. Apparently the owner of the park, her dad was retired from the railroad and liked cabooses, collected them and brought them here to the park. This is an interesting caboose. They had quite a collection. They said they had to use lowboys to bring them in over the years. Well, it's day 3 of our trip. We're leaving Meridian, Mississippi, heading to Wascom, Texas. And it's pretty mild this morning. It's in the 50s, low 50s. Alright, we're going through Vicksburg, Mississippi. And we're crossing the Mississippi River here. Just crossed over into Louisiana now. Passing through Monroe, Louisiana. Rough roads. Yeah, we're passing through Shreveport, Louisiana. We always have a lot of road construction down here. And welcome to Texas. So we arrived at Miss Ellie's RV Park in Wascom, Texas. $34. A little noisy from the interstate. The price is good though. Okay, it's day 4. We are heading to Weatherford, Texas today. It's 30 degrees this morning. Hit a little bit of traffic in the Dallas area. Normally we like to stop in this area to visit with some family members in the Fort Worth area, but didn't have a spot tonight, so we'll keep on driving. And we're arriving at Oak Creek RV Park in Weatherford, Texas. So we're staying at Oak Creek RV Park in Weatherford, Texas. Stayed here before. It's a nice park. Concrete pads. A little expensive, 59 bucks for the night. It's day 5, December 7th. Just departed Weatherford, Texas, heading to Big Spring, Texas for the night. 40 degrees this morning. We had a little bit of rain last night. And we ran into some rain here in central Texas.
Proceed on I-20 West.
And the rain's really picked up now. We're just about 19 miles east of Abilene. So we're going to refuel in Abilene, but as you can see on the GPS, radar shows a lot of rain right where we want to stop to refuel. Always works out that way. Yeah, we just passed the gas station, $2.23. Hopefully it stays that way when we come up to Abilene. Now we just refueled at Flying J in Tye, Texas. As you can see, we still got a lot of rain coming at us. And had breakfast at Denny's there at Flying J. We got 4 or 5 RV parking spots. Worked out good. A lot of wind turbines in this part of Texas. We're at Elite Cabins and RV Park in Big Springs, Texas. And it's still kind of rainy, misty.
Go up just a little bit more. I think you're good. You're good.
So we've stayed here at this campground before. It's been gloomy and cold and rainy all day today. I think we paid $40 here at this park. And today is day 6 of our trip. It's December 8th. We'll be heading to Van Horn, Texas today. It's in the low 40s this morning.
Wow. Came out a totally different place where I was looking for you.
Make a slight left turn onto I-20 West now.
See a lot of oil refineries this part of Texas. This particular one in Big Spring, back in 2008, had a major explosion, and shrapnel from the explosion came all the way over here on the interstate and injured a lady driving down the road.
Oh!
That piece of tire, did you miss it?
No, I got part of it.
So I had pieces of a big truck tire that came off some truck. And unfortunately it came back and broke the trailer wiring connection. So I'm going to have to see if I can find a connector to rewire the trailer. Well, we're passing through Midland and then Odessa, Texas. We just stopped at a Walmart to get some parts for the trailer connection. See a lot of freight trains out here in the west. Boy, they're long too. Starting to see some mountains now. Only got about 50 more miles to Van Horn. This is the windiest I think we've ever had it. It's 25 to 30 headwind. Terrible. We might have to park for a couple days. And we're merging onto Interstate 10. Well, that wind sure is strong. With all this wind, we got a lot of blowing dust. A lot of dust. Pretty mountain range over there. This is Van Horn. Mountain View RV Park. We've stayed here before. Paid 40 bucks today. If we had so much wind, we might be spending another night here because it's supposed to be windy again tomorrow. Headwind. Now it's day 7. We're in Van Horn. It's 40 some degrees this morning. Pretty sunrise over the mountains. And we decided to stay another day here because we've got winds forecasted 20 to 30 headwind. So they're going to hunker down tonight and hopefully the wind will be a little bit better tomorrow. It's windy already. Very windy. Anyway, since we're staying an extra day here just to ride out the wind. This got destroyed the other day with one of those big shredded truck tires you see along the interstate. It flew up, tore this off. I had to replace this plug. All right, it's day 8, and we are departing Van Horn. It's cold this morning, very windy. Hopefully it's going to die down a little bit as we head out. And we're passing through downtown El Paso. That's Juarez, Mexico over to the side there. Just stopped and filled up at Flying J in Anthony, Texas, and had breakfast at Denny's. Heading on to Deming, New Mexico. Now we just entered New Mexico. Coming up to a border check. Ask if you're an American citizen. Make sure you're not smuggling any immigrants.
You have arrived at your destination on the right.
You see 138 there?
So we're staying at Little Vineyard RV Park in Deming, New Mexico. I think it was $37. Went down and had some authentic Mexican food tonight for dinner. It's supposed to get down to 19 degrees here. We're at an elevation about 5,000 feet. Well, it's day 9 of our trip, December 11th. We'll be departing Deming this morning and heading to Apache Junction, Arizona. Should get there today. And it's cold this morning, it's 21 degrees. So we just departed Deming. No wind this morning, nice and cool, 21 degrees. Passing another big long freight train. So we're refueling at Flying J, Lordsburg. I was going to do the windshield, but it's all ice. This is the little town of Lordsburg, New Mexico. We'll be turning onto Highway 70, angling up towards Arizona and Apache Junction. So we have a long stretch of 2-lane highway going through the desert here. Yeah, we just crossed over the Arizona border.
Just across the state line.
Yeah, we're getting into some hills and mountains now. Now we're pulling in through Sanford, Arizona. That mountain there usually has snow on it on the top, not this year. Just got a notice on my GPS that we have a road closure ahead, Highway 60, between Globe and Superior. So we got a big detour through the mountains. So we stopped and had a little lunch at San Carlos Indian Reservation Casino. And a Reuben, that was excellent. Now we gotta head down, hit the detour. So this is our rugged detour through the mountain passes. Pretty steep mountains. open pit mines, mostly copper. We're north of Kearney, Arizona, heading up to Superior. Turned on Highway 60 west. We're pulling up to Apache Junction. There's the Superstition Mountains on our right. Pulled over to drop the trailer and switch it over to the pickup truck. Turning into Weaver's Needle RV Park, where we're going to spend the next 3 months. So we got all set up. We're in the same spot that we've had for the past 3 years in Weaver's Needle RV Park in Apache Junction. So drove a total of 1,924 miles over 9 days.